that Sunday million. I just clicked the button I shouldn't have then, so it kind of messed things up. So we will be playing these $2.75 buy-ins. There's no flash option, so it's just going to be regular spin and goes. And hopefully we get a ticket into today's Sunday million. If we do, we will start the live stream for that as well. If you're new here, I'll tell you what I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to kill a minute and a half because I've got a minute and a half delay and I need to press to go live in YouTube. So that's why I'm just going to talk crap for, how long have I got left? Another 40 seconds. Last live stream we played some Flash, $5 Flash games. We had a good little session on that. Go check out the live stream if you missed that. And the one before that we played some regular $5 spin and go. So we're having a little bit of a spin and go blitz at the moment. Now none of these are part of my spin and go challenge. I will get back on that, but I want to try and hammer that out, play as many games as I can. So what we're doing today is we're going to be playing one table at a time because I know some of you like to watch on mobile. And it makes it easier for you, and it also gives me a bit more extra time. Now, a couple of things that are slightly different for today's stream. I thought, look at that, I'll put the microphone in for you, pro streamer straight away there. Next thing is, there we go, that is my timer, so I've got to look up and press go live in a second. Second thing is I got my hat on today because my hair is absolutely crazy. Not being able to get a haircut in these COVID times. I think I should press the go live button. Yes, right, so we're all live now, so yeah. So I look like a tit with a hat on because I'm inside. And I've had to put my headphones on top of my hat. It's all a bit crazy right now. So rather than me whinging about how it's all set up and what it's doing, what we're going to do is we're going to jump straight in. We're going to play some spin and goes. We're going to go for about an hour today, which is my sweet spot for streaming. So that's what I like to do. So without further ado, let's just jump in and we will play that game. It might take me a minute or two to try and tweak the settings to make sure I've got everything set up okay. Make sure we got the table the right size. Alright, so we're just playing for a 2x in the first one. And what I will be doing is I'll be refreshing the graph. That is it this side? Yep, it's that side. Refreshing the graph so you can keep track of how we're doing throughout the stream. I'll try and refresh it after every game, but if I forget, please bear with me. I'll try and refresh it as often as possible. And what we're going to do is we're going to open a king queen from the small blind. We've got fold. I suppose this is a good way to start, winning the first hand. I'm only going to say this twice during the stream. I'll say it now and I'll say it at the end. Don't forget to like if you enjoy watching this sort of content. Lets me know that that's what people like to see. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Now we've been 3-bet. It's quite large as well. That's nearly 4x. So I'm going to fold my ace 6 offsuit there. And the next hand we pick up is a 4-7 offsuit. We're not going to defend that either. We're going to let that one go. Alright, now we are in a bad spot because we ain't got many chips. I say we ain't got many chips. We got the least chips out of everybody, but whatever. Now I'm going to be raising my small blind a lot. I feel like we're going to need to be aggressive and try and attack pots if we can during this. So that's going to be the game plan. If you're watching, why don't you jump in, play some spinning goes. You might be sat at a table with me. If you are, say hello, let us know. Like I mentioned at the start of the stream, we do have a minute and a half delay, so don't try and stream snipe me or cheat. That's not how we play around here. We play fair. It'd be really good if we do manage to win a ticket today, because I would love to play the Sunday million later. So he's fired now, unless he's got a pocket pair. This does not hit his range at all. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be a little cheeky. Try and just steal this off him now. And we do. We take that one down. So we get a few extra chips there. That one's nice. Went a bit larger than I wanted to there. I just clicked the wrong button. I would have liked to have just gone 2x. But that was fine. That worked out alright for us. Now we know this player is willing to just throw out c-bets as well, so we can play in position against him. So we're not really too scared about his small blind versus our small blind raises when we're playing in the big blind, so we can handle that. That's not what we want, but that's fine. We can fold and still be in the chip lead. which is a very good position to be in. This is quite an unusual spin and go because they don't tend to stay three-handed for this long. So, you know, we're in for a bit of a treat here. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? So I tend to find when people do that, they tend to usually be quite strong, and they try and let the timer go down because it makes them think. They sit there thinking, oh, if I let it run down, they're gonna think I'm got a hard decision to make. When they're sat there with like aces or something, and like, yeah, we do it like this. When they're not normally letting the timer run down and they do something like that, that's what my thought is. I mean, if they're letting their timer run down all the time, then they're trying to balance their timing range, aren't they? But so we've got sixes here. Now that is a big raise, but you know what? I feel like we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. We're going to flip with sixes, I think. It's not a good flop for us. It's not a good turn for us. That's unlucky, but what can you do? It's fine. You're not expected to win them all. It was a flip. You got to win your flips. You know, you got to win your all-ins. There's somebody that says that. I'm not quite sure who it is. Of course it is. I do. I just don't want to say his name and mush me out on here. So, looks like we could get... How the fuck do we split this pot? That's not nice. That's not nice. But anyway, on to the next hand. We've got some chips still. I mean, we're not... We've got three bigs. If we get double up, we're at 6. We double up again. We could be in a alright sort of spot. So if you're watching live, thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to say hello in the chat and let us know that you're here. If you got any pointers or any critiques on any of the plays I make, please let me know. I'll try and be constructive. I mean, it's a bit mean when people just turn around.
To lose belly fat, stop doing cardio.
Look at that.
Sounds backward.
Stupid ad, but you got one out. Don't just come along saying, hey Ben, you're bad. We all know that. But, you know, come on, try and offer some words of advice if you've got any. Yeah, we've got a small chance at getting back into this, so, you know, let's cross our fingers and hope. We need to pick up a... That do. Again, that would do. But we got potential of a triple up. We get that triple up. We are back in the game. Back in the game and we're heads up. Let's go. Let's do this. I had a backdoor flush draw there, but I felt like he probably had a lot more equity in that hand than me, so I know it's probably a bit nitty folding the king 2 there, but I had to, I think. I'm playing to win. I'm playing to win. Now, this is probably the worst part of my game. Now, I know I've played a lot of spins and stuff in the past, but I've been mainly focusing on tournament game recently, so this is probably the rustiest part of my game, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to get in and start playing some spins again. Is because when I do make those final tables, I feel like I am at a bit of a disadvantage for not being the sharpest at that point. I'm not saying that I'm great at any point. Should we rip it? Suited jack, heads up. I mean, we got to go with it then, haven't we? We got to go with it. Damn. Alright, maybe we shouldn't have had to go with it there, but I mean, that's fine. You can't win every game. We just fire up another one. And we go. So we've lost the first one, so that's one game down. How does that look? Keeps doing this. It keeps adjusting the size. But anyway, we'll give that a refresh. We're on another 550, so if we win this one, we'll be back to even. which is fine. Now, I think if anybody does stop by and watch this, let me know. I tried to do a little bit of shameless self-promotion on Twitter, and I tagged PokerStars in a tweet. So, if you've managed to come here through that means, it'd be interesting to know if that worked and got me any new viewers. So please, if you got here via me tweeting PokerStars, then that'd be interesting to know. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well. I tend to put up when I'm going live or like any decent wins I have. Always happy to chat to people as well, so if you've got any criticism about the way I play or you think I did something particularly well, and please, reach out to me on Twitter and let me know. This person's a shover. I completely missed. I was talking crap. What did they shove the first hand? They had ace king. So we can give them that, but if he shoves on me now, no, he's not doing that. Not just going every hand. Because this is a hand that I would have liked to have gone with it if that was his game plan. Now, I'm going to raise this as a bit of a bluff, try and take it down now. If he calls, I reckon I can shove most rivers. He probably doesn't have many sevens here, unless he does. Fuck. Well, that one didn't go to plan, did it? Do we call or do we fold? I'm going to check. So we do need a queen. We're going to need that 7. If he's got that 7 already, that's taking some of our outs away. Alright, we got caught. Put a little bet out there. Where's this guy from? Germany. Now the ace high is probably good here. And we pick up a flush, straight draw to go with it. Put a little tiny bet out. We really need to get some chips in our stack. Because he's got loads more than us. Now my plan here is to check raise. I'm assuming he's gonna, but yeah. So let's go with it. I'm gonna check raise. Now I would have done that with a flush draw as well. Let's see if he goes with it. Let's try and flip with 2s. But that's showing me to be a little bit aggressive, and I'd like to think I do that so that he's more likely to call future all-ins when I do actually have better hands. So, like now. And that's exactly what we wanted. But that's not the flop we wanted. What can you do? What can you do? What was it? We were 64% favourite there. You're at the mercy of the poker gods when those ones happen. But I think we played that well. Or maybe not well, but we didn't play it terrible. But that means we are 550 down after 2 games. Look at this. There's not many people playing. So if you're watching, you want to play a game, jump on in. It'd be interesting to play somebody while they can watch me. All right. We've not even hit an $11 ticket yet. Well, this is only the 3rd game, so we can't really be expecting to hit them that often. Fold the 9-5. Well, we're gonna have to open it. Come on, let's have a flip. Well, we want to flip. We don't do that often, but I'm happy to do that early stages of spin and go because having chip lead is a huge advantage. Just going to call this. We've got great pots to call. There's no need to raise. We're going to fold, though, fold. Now, he actually was good that he won that. Gives him less chips. And we've got a greater advantage over both of them. But now we're heads up. We still got the chip advantage, so, you know, hopefully we can do something here. I'm going to have to see that. Any calls? So, do we shut down or we continue? We continue. We continue at least now. I'd say a lot of people tend to know that you see betting that quite wide, or you know, I probably see bet far too much, so I do get called on my c bet slot. So I feel I need to fire turn and rivers a lot more. But don't think about that if you play against me. Just think I'm rubbish. We got a draw to the nuts, so I'm going to call. I'm going to peel and see what he does on the turn. That's actually quite a good card. Because if he does have any part of that flop, he ain't going to like that queen, is he? That's not great for us. But less likely he's got an 8. So let's rep that. Let's rep that. Let's go. Let's see if we can just steal this from him and hope he doesn't have an 8. Probably should have maybe bet 6 big blinds. Okay, he called us with ace high. Fair play, you know. We can't complain with that. Bravo. So we know that he's willing to call light. Well, I say call light. It was ace high in a heads up pot. Well, heads up. That's all it. All these pots are at the moment. Well, we got that little bluff through. We're going to look for that miracle 3. We ain't going to look for that miracle 3 anymore. We're going to get rid of it. Wow, he's just shoved. If we were a lot shallower than, you know, around the 10 big blind mark, I think we would have gone with a jack 10 there, but we've got enough blinds to be able to make some plays with it at the moment, so that's what we're going to do. We got an 8, we got a 3. Would have been nice just to fold this. We'll play this hand. This is for Beetle if we win it. For Beetle pool. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of be bluff catching now, I think. Go on then, let's try and bluff catch. Let's hope we don't have a 10. There we go. That was a nice call there. That was nice. Okay, that's good. We pick up equity. 6 is good for us if we hit 6 now. Or he folds. That's what we want. We want to fold or 6 river. And it's not much to ask for. You know, we're only asking for 2 things there. If he wants to rip it here, we'll rip it with him. We'll go with the ace 9. He's only got like 8 bigs. Well, we'll rip it then. Let's see what he wants to do. No. That's what we got to do now. I think we've got to put some pressure on him, try and get him to fold out his equity that he does manage to get. I'm going to fold the jack 4 there, just because he's quite likely to reshove. Now, we'll go a bit queen 10. There we go. We got our win. Got the first win of the stream in. I mean, we're still down. Let's give that a refresh. I mean, we're only 275 down, but we're down. Oh, what are you doing here, Branny? You're not watching the pokers, are you? Alright, we've got another 550. We haven't spent in any of these tickets yet, but that's fine. Cheers for stopping by, Branny. I'm a little bit distracted. I didn't expect you to pop up. Oh, right, we're going to be folding in 7-8. Got reshoved on, so that was good that we folded because we just would have flown 2 blinds away. Oh, we should have done with it. We should have done it. We're never going to get any money off him, but he would have been gone. It's probably not the best of moves to have played a 7-4 or whatever, but what can you do? Excuse me. Alright, so we're at that point. We got the disadvantage. We didn't get the first knockout, so we got the uphill battle. We got to try and win this. We got to do well. Now, I'm assuming he's leading because he knows that that's terrible for my opening range, and he bet he's massive as well, so I can't really be calling. Come on then, we'll rip it with the king queen. It's probably a bit light, but he's been going. He looks like an aggressive player. We can go with it. Paid off for us. We got the chip lead. We're going to fold queen 2. I'm gonna try and play well. We like these suited cards. We like the suited cards, and we do connect with that. And he knows we connect with that because he checked. Now I get the impression that this player seems like they're competent, we'll say. So we're gonna play as if they would do the same or better stuff than us. That's what we're going to assume. Now I bet they lead. Yeah, see? So we can do this, we can do this. This is how I like the game a little bit. Now I'm thinking, what are we going to do? What? Yeah. Rather than just thinking, oh, they're a fucking idiot and they could have anything, I think they got a little bit of strategy to their game. Come on, we've got some nice little suited connectors, but we're going to just be playing a check fold game with these, because unless we hit something good. Now, here we go. This is one of these ones. I'm going to have to start playing some crazy little hands, and in the hope that he leads into me when I do actually manage to flop big. Getting cool. We do have a pair. I'll try and bluff catch with a bottom pair now, are we? Yeah, we're going to try and bluff catch with a bottom pair. He had a 6. Alright. I thought he would have continued with his 6s as well, but he didn't. Now we're at the disadvantage. But this is a fun game. These are the type of games I like to play. Well, I say not really. They're more interesting games to play. Obviously, you want to play the easier games, but rather than me sitting here and playing like click, 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 know what to do, this guy's making me think a little bit. So, thank you. Let's check and see if we can manage to turn something. Alright, we do turn a pair. Alright, let's just hope he don't have the 10. He don't. So he 3-bet folded earlier. So we did go with it with the 2, ace 2. I'll tell you what, not an offsuit one. If we had a suited one, we would. There we go. Now we've got a hand we want to play with it for. Alright, we've got a few cards to avoid. Oh, we didn't. Now, again, what can you do? What can you do? We got it in as a 72% favourite. And we lose. That's alright. To be fair, these aren't too bad that they're 275 games. Let's have another refresh. That puts us 550 down again. Alright, fold a king 5. I tried to fold that earlier, but I missed. Oh, here we go. I was distracted, man. I'm trying to talk to Branny. I mean, it was only one big to call as well. I should have just called it. Flop a monster and win this one. Oh. Right, there we go. Got the mic back on. Oh wow, that's massive. That's massive. We'll have to fold it. We're gonna open 3s. We're gonna call it is shove. Oh, it's this person again. Ah, oh, right. This is the person we played the last hand, isn't it? Damn. We do not want to be up against this person again. Well, he's obviously putting a little session in playing these as well. Well, good luck to you, Lyle. I hope you managed to win entry as well. Ah. You are a very good opponent that we not enjoy playing against. Well, we do and we don't. We don't enjoy being at a massive chip deficit playing heads up to you, but Yeah, let's go then. Nice. I can't whiff flip with a force. And we flop that set. Oh, we turned the quad! Congratulations, we won one. Yes! We got a little win under our belt. That's nice. Another win. Alright, what are we at? It's 275 now. We need to win one. We need to win one now, and then we're back to even for the day. So we'll fire up the next game. And see what we do. Oh, Jacks, first hand. Lovely jubbly. Let's do it. Let's try and get the money in. And everybody folds. Ah well. We ain't playing against Lyle this hand, which is good. So, we haven't played any hands with these people before. Not a good flop for us, but we're probably going to be checking it down. Well, it's a good flop for him. Cool, a queen 8 here. And we're going to be calling this shove. How would he check? See how he reacts to our C bets. He folds. And he was in position, so that was good. Alright, fold. Don't time me out. I'm saying goodbye to Bryony. See you later, Bryony. Thank you for stopping by. Always nice to see you. No, we're going to get rid of that. I mean, we did hit a pair, but we ain't going against much. But we're going to get our ace 5 off in. I mean, it's probably on the lower end of our range that we want to be getting in here, but it's an ace. It's good. Would have loved it a lot more if it was suited, but it wasn't, so anyway. Stuff in there. Alright, let's get our sixes in. Nobody wants to play for all the chips right now, do they? So, we need to try and adjust our strategy to account for that. Oh, there's so much in the middle. We got a call. If we hit a flop, then we go with it. Now, heads up. Bad on chips. So I did consider the shove there, but like I say, I think it's going to be easy to let him shove. Oh, we're way behind now. We need that queen. Just no 10. Alright, we get a magic double up there. That was wow lucky. That puts us right back in the game. Is he going to be taking stabs at pots? That's a massive, massive overbet. Now, he's going to be doing stuff like that. That's fine with me because I can play relatively well against that. All I need to do is just cool off with the good hands when he does that. Which makes it easy for me. No hard decisions. That's the poker games I like to play. Folding 3-2. Go on, we could really do with winning, even if we win one of the satellite tickets, that'd be good. Because I could do with winning the Sunday Millie. I mean, I started my new job this week, which is pretty good. So maybe I'll play it at some point. Now I've got income coming in. But if I can win entry into it, that'd be great. Win it, happy days. I mean, the way that I'm playing these spinning goes, if I manage to get heads up in the Sunday Million, there's no way I'm winning it. Not even a small chance. So do we... I mean, I'm not even going to try and bluff catcher. It's far too much. It's far too much. I don't think he would try and bluff that. Go on, we're going to be raising our button a lot because he's folding a lot, so that's fine. If he raises, we're willing to put it in with the Queen Jack. So we're nearly flipping. I mean, I'm not disappointed with that. Look, we popped it in. We was flipping. We lost the flip. We lost the flip. Fire up another game. Press OK. Oh! Who we got? Don't recognise their names. If that's any of you, let me know in the chat. Another 550. So we played 6 games so far. We've been streaming what? Maybe 40 minutes. We'll go on for another 20 minutes, half hour or so. See what we can do. Let's see a flop. I think Queen 10 is worth seeing a flop with. And he shoves. It was a rather large raise pre-flop, so maybe he picked up a hand. Excuse me. We got an ace, we got 6, we're on the button, we're going to race. We get called by everybody, but we flop an ace. Good for us. Let's go for a relatively small bet. We'll try and keep the ranges wide. Now I hear other people say that. It makes them sound smart, so I'll say the same thing too. We're going to do the same here. And we will be calling a shove or shoving the river ourselves. Well, that's actually a really good card for us because obviously if he's got a 10 or just a 9 now, 10 or a 9, then he's going to think it's a lot less likely that we've got an ace. You know, it's only a half pot bet, so that second ace could have been real good for us. It could mean we get the call. And I think it did get us the call. That one was a good result. We got 45.5 blinds. They got 12 and 15, so we got very, very good chip lead right now. if we can take advantage of this. It's not a good hand, but I mean it's suited. I'm liking the suited cards. Been doing a lot more work on hands and ranges and stuff like that. What I should be playing recently, and it's been drummed into my head how much more value the suited cards have over the non-suited cards. So I see their value a lot more now than I did before, which I think if anybody was going to watch any of these videos that I make or my live streams and try and take anything away from them, come on then. My biggest thing would be to say, well, you know the value of your suited combinations. Anything else, don't really listen to me, because I'm learning these as well. So if any of you got any tips, let me know. Put it in the comments, say in the chat. Send me a message on Twitter. You know, do it all. And you know what? Let's raise this. Let's get him out the hand and get him heads up. It's not the card that we want, but we got to cool it off. That hand didn't go too well. But we can pull it back. We can pull it back. What is going on with the music? There we go. It started up again. It started up again. That's fine. It's a bit dangerous opening with this because this person's 90% of the time going to shove. There you go. And I'm going to have to cool it off. Hopefully this person calls. And then I hit any type of on this flop, and I flop that a dream. And I just try and get the money in. And get the rest of my stack in against this person. Now we got chip lead. We got a chance. That's what we want. When we get heads up, if you got the chip lead and these spinning goes, you are golden. I think this is going to be a check raisey type flop for me. He's throwing 100% C bets out. I mean, he is going to call if he's got any piece of it, but yeah, we got South in the spot there. We didn't really consider that. Maybe we should have thought about that before we check raise, but I think we'll call it off. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have called it off. He could have obviously had the flush draw as well. I think that was my thought behind the call. What can you do? Well, we were up on the last two sessions, so I mean, if we're due a down session, we're due a down session. Look at that, they got the quads against us. We had the quad 4s earlier, somebody hit the quad 8s against us. It's hard to get mad when you've got some chilled, calming music in the background like this. Oh, can we just press this button to play again? Yeah, but it doesn't keep it where we want and it makes it smaller. So we won't do it that way anymore, we'll go over. Come on, somebody, if you're watching, jump in, play some spinning goes with me. As you can clearly see, I'm not very good at these ones. Now, we were up the last two streams. We was at $10 up on both of the last two, which is worth watching. I mean, look at this, we still only got a 550. I mean, the 11's only a 4x, isn't it? So surely we should have hit one of them by now. We've had sessions where we've hit nothing but 3s. Now we're doing nothing but 2s. I'm sure we've played against this loco before. Alright. Don't pay attention to anything I say because I clearly don't have a clue. Is there any way if I can check if anybody's like clicked the link? View tweet activity. Oh, look at that. I think maybe 3 people have clicked the link. Oh, that's interesting. 7 people have looked at the tweet, so I'm definitely going to be tweeting some PokerStars a bit more often. So, if you're one of these new people that found me today, why don't you subscribe here and follow me on Twitter? I know I said I'd only say that twice, but it naturally fell into a conversation there. So follow me on Twitter, and you know, I'll start putting up on there every time I go live. I also need to up my thumbnail game, I think. Looking around and seeing all the other people that thumbnails, they got pictures of them like that in there. And I'm making some stupid face or something, so maybe I should start doing that. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should start making thumbnails like that? And the reason I don't is because I feel like a right tip by sitting around posing, taking pictures of myself. Maybe I could just steal other people's shocked pictures. Like just Google them or something and see what comes up. Let's have a look. Shocked face. Yeah, start using things like these in my thumbnails or something like that, and just use other people's pictures rather than mine. Now, I'm a little suspicious now. Look at this. It's only 5 hands, I know, but he's not raised a single one yet, so let's just assume he's got me crushed. Now, we're gonna try and get the money in. We ain't got many blinds. We're at 15. We'll play with it for 5s. We'll have a flip. Oh, alright then. If we're gonna flip, we'll lose the trips. I think that puts us like a $10 down this game, this stream. This has not been a good stream. And if you watch these regularly, you will probably know that I can't be able to hold my Wii in for more than an hour. And I am bursting for a Wii right now. So we're not going to continue for too much longer. We might play 1 or 2 more games. It'd be nice to actually spin in a ticket, wouldn't it? Before we finish. How long have we been going? Oh, we ain't even been going an hour yet. I'll do my best to hold it in. It's a good flop for us. And why we check? Because it shouldn't be a good flop for us, I don't think. Because we're pre-flop raiser, so we should have the more higher cards and stuff. So we could have had the 10, I suppose, there. So we're going to try and hopefully get in to take a stab. I'm liking check raising quite a bit recently. I always played with this person before, I didn't recognise them. In the likelihood of me bumping into anybody that ever watches these is slim. So I'll tell you, I do like to check raise flops where I've either got draws or like trips plus. See? So I'm trying to balance it out. I either got nothing or I got the world. And then obviously, if I check cool, that puts a lot of my middling sort of type hands, you know, your top pairs, your weaker. Well, sometimes I'll check raise 2 pair as well sometimes, to be fair, but I suppose it does sort of open up my game a little bit to people being able to know what I've got when I'm check raising just real strong and draws. So maybe I need to start putting in some more medium hands in there, but then I might check raising too much if I do that. Maybe I don't even need to focus too much on one little part of the game, but maybe I do. Maybe that's the way to improve. You just focus. Alright, what do I want to focus on? Check raising. Let's get perfect at check raising and then try and move on and learn other stuff. Maybe that's the way to go. Rather than just trying to learn a little bit of everything, try and focus on one bit and get that part down. I mean, sort of, I think I've done that with my tournament play. So I've really just been trying to drill into my head my pre-flop ranges. And honestly, since I've been doing that, I've noticed my results getting better. Definitely, 100%. Because you don't get in stupid post-flop positions that you're not used to. Because if you're playing hands outside of your range that you really shouldn't be playing, then you've got to remember how to play too many different types of hands. Whereas if you playing your exact ranges right, then, you know, after a while, you get used to what post-flop spots you get into. Anyway, that was my little let's talk rubbish to distract me from the fact that I need a Wii. Alright, well that's out. My water is gone. So like I said, if you watch the live stream, I did say I would try and stream Saturdays and Sundays, but for some reason yesterday I just wasn't feeling 100%. I woke up, I had a bad head, and honestly I couldn't even be bothered to play poker. My head was that bad, so I just kind of laid around in bed most of the day, not doing much. So we pick up a pair and a flush draw, that's good. So I apologise if you were hoping to see me stream yesterday. I mean, there might be 1 or 2 people that were, so I'm sorry for that. To make up with it, I will do a midweek stream this week, and hopefully we win a ticket into the Sunday Million today, and I can stream that this evening as well, but I mean that's probably a little unlikely. I mean, if we're gonna bluff, we might as well bluff when the ace comes out and the flop checked through, so let's hope he folds. Fuck. Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, we got called on a bluff. It's a bit of a light call with a jack there. I mean, we represented, we could have had an 8, we could have had an 8 wasn't trips, we could have had, we easily could have had the ace, we could have had the flush. Oh look, that was a nice time for a 2. Bad time for a 3. Alright, let's just rip up another game. Come on, we want to win at least 1 ticket, even if it's an $11 ticket to the satellite. Anybody that's watching this, always please let us know. I tend to find when I look at my analytics for the streams and the views and stuff that I get, people seem to like the flash spin and goes more. So is that what you guys like? Do you like the flash, or do you like the regular spin and goes? Do you like these ones where we're trying to win entry into the thingies? I wasn't really thinking when I press click there, but I'm going to lead that. That's a great card to lead turn. We got that through. Yeah, we will play some Grand Tour. Maybe to make up for missing the stream yesterday, I'll do a Grand Tour, a midweek Grand Tour stream. Yeah, let's get it booked in. Wednesday this week, maybe 6-7 o'clock, around about that sort of time. We'll do a Grand Tour stream. Wednesday. I said, yeah, Wednesday. What buy-ins should we play in? Have they got any? Has it changed since the last time I seen on here? Nope, it's exactly the same. We jump in at the 5s. Yeah, we'll play a couple of 5s. Yeah, we'll play the $5 spin and goes Wednesday. So if you like the spin and go content, now this isn't hardly anybody's going to wear this actually, because people don't tend to watch this much of my videos, but put it in your diary if you are watching and you want to watch that. So I started off, this Grand Tour stuff started off popular, but then it kind of interest dipped out, and like I said, my the spin and go flash is what people tend to, well, from what I see, people tend to like more. I'm going to do some spin and go maxes as well. Now I'm not very keen on them myself because of the way that it puts you all in. It's a bit like the 888 spin and goes, what they blast. But obviously with a max you've got to choose one of 3 values, so you can kind of get fucked there as well. So I'm not a big fan of them, but then I've only played like a handful in my entire time. So we'll play some Max as well. So that'll be next Saturday. We'll play some Spin and Go Maxes. So Wednesday, Grand Tour. Saturday, Spin and Go Max. Sunday, don't know. We'll have a little think. We'll have a think about Sunday. If anybody's got any suggestions, feel free to tweet me or say in the comments below on this. Hey, we want to flip for a third of a big blind. Come on then. What we got? We're on 16. See what he's willing to do. We can do this. Oh, lovely. Let's see what we got going on. The 2.5, that was a habit. I should have gone just to 2. I like to go for the two blind side, the 2 exciting when I'm heads up, rather than a 2.5 when it's 3-handed. No, don't do it again. There we go. So we're quite close in chips. Oh, look at that. He called us real light. Don't you bring that 4 out. Oh. You know when you just know it's coming, you think, fuck you. Don't you fuck me with this 4. Alright. We'll play 1 or 2 more games. We'll play 1 or 2 more games. People don't want to win entry into the Sunday Minute. What's that? We're like 14 down now, is it? Oh, 17. 17. Oh, just over 16. Yeah, this hasn't been a good day of spin and goes. We've played 10 and all we've done is... What's the odds on these? I'm just trying to type into Google as well. What are the odds? What are the odds? Sunday... Oh... Sunday million spin and go. Right. What are the odds? Because we should have hit at least an $11 by now. The Sunday million spin and goes. Here we go. Oh, go. That's a nice little flop for us. I mean, we gotta continue. We got so many kings in our range. Yeah, that's fucked up a bit for us. So what we get? 13 to call. You know what? We might even have the odds. I think we've got the right odds to do it. I mean, I do not think he should have been doing that with his 8 there. But I think I had the right odds to call that, I think. I mean, we were, you know, what's it? We had like 25%, but, you know, when you work out what it was 13 to call and the pot would have been nearly 50, of course, that's the right amount, isn't it? I think it is, anyway. Alright. Let's see what it says here, then. What's the odds of these? Oh, we hit that $11 ticket. So now this is what we want. We want to win this ticket, and then we could be happy. Then we've reduced the loss by half. So I don't know which one it is, but these are the odds if anybody's interested. So, I mean, we should have gone 1 in 4. We should have hit two of these tickets by now. But Alright, we flop a queen. And he folds. That's fine. So this is the one that we could do. Look at this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 games in a row. Now, have we been playing bad? I mean, not terrible. Not terrible. We are running quite a bit under EV. But that's the problem with these quick games with low blinds. They, you know, they're very, very high variance. So, game plan: win this, win the satellite, win the millie. That's 3 wins that we got to do. 3 wins a day is not a bad goal, I don't think. Now, I do think people are going to be playing these ones a little bit tighter, because obviously these are the better prizes. If he opens, I'm shoving 6s. Come on. Alright, he didn't. Let's have a little down bet. Have a little down bet. That's not great. We're going to keep it going. He's probably going to call us with a jack. He didn't. What the fuck did he have? He had a 2. I suppose that was good. That's why we were betting small. Keep his ranges wide. Yeah. Keep in them 2s. Let's see a flop. Wow. Alright, well, that makes that easy. We can just fold. I was considering calling it a bet if he fired one out. I think if a king 10, I'll go with it here. Especially if this guy's just going to shove like he has the last 2 hands. Sweet. Now all we got to do is get through this 10 big blind stack. And we got a ticket. Not to the millie, but to the satellite to the millie. Which is what I'll play. I won't stream the play for the satellite. I'm talking as if I've won it already. I haven't. Let's not even do that. Like I say, if we do get to the Sunday Million though, it will be. Come on then. Let's go. We've got top pair. Sweet. We got an uphill battle now. I mean, we're not behind, but we kind of just wanted it to be over then, really. Obviously, if he wants to, we will play with it for it all with ace king, but this guy seems like the sort of person that don't want to put the money in unless he's got the goods. This other person, he wanted to put the money in all the time. Alright, this is going to be my check raising one. This is going to be my check shove. If he bets. C bet 0, but that's 1 of 1. So, he going to throw a C bet out. Now, check raise is a bit much, but I can do that and shove turn. Regardless. But he folded. Oh, like I said, he only really wants to play a bit with the goods, so a6 off is going to be a bit wide for me. If he's shoving, then I'm going to be calling fairly tight. Me shoving, I'm going to be going a bit wider. bit wider. We're cool little one. And we'll see what he does on the turn. If he checks turn, we're probably going to fire river. Yeah, and we got a little bit of showdown value as well now. So let's try and get him to call of a 5. Alright, he turned the king. Fair enough then. So he's bluffing flop. Maybe we should have raised flop rather than the way that we did play it. We could really do with this win. Come on. Come on, PokerStars. Don't fuck us about now. Let's do it. Just give us the money. Don't worry about the Nomad man. He can win another ticket. We can't. Look at this. We've gone. Mixture of running and playing horribly in these spinning goes. We can do this. We got this. Come on. We got this in the bag. It's only an $11 ticket. I've never wanted an $11 ticket so much in my life. In fairness, though, that is probably above. I got the bankroll for it, but that's above what I do play because I don't want to lose all my money. I might have to. I play the occasional. Usually for an $11 game in a week. That's a great turn for us. Let's hope he's slow playing an ace. Perfect. Let's go. That's what we wanted. This is it. We're at them end stages now. We can't afford to just sillily give him chips. But if we can get a few of his, then maybe we can call him when he gets down to a few big blinds. I can call this one. Yes! There we go! And you know what? We're going to end on that note. We've got that $11 ticket. How long have we been going actually? Just over an hour. So 1 hour and we managed to win 1 ticket. Let's give that a refresh. So we only $11 down for the stream. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all really. As I said, I don't like leaving when I've got a few viewers. But I really need a wee. We've been going an hour. One more. No, we won't. I'll end it there. So as you can see, we're $11 down for the stream, which isn't too bad, but we've got that. We got that ticket for the satellite to the. Let's have a look. Let's see what it says here. So tournament tickets, $11. Here we go. There's a few that we can play. So we're going to get in on that. We're going to win one of these satellites, and we're going to play the Sunday Million later. So if we do, I'll set up a stream schedule for it so everybody knows. I'll try and give everybody an hour's notice or so, depending on when this thing finishes. If we get in, we get in. If we don't, we don't. Anyway, if you've got this far in the video, don't forget to like it. That'd be great for me, please. And if you're not already, please consider subscribing. Check me out on Twitter @BettingBenji. Same name as on YouTube. I'll post any sort of results I've gotten there or when I'm going live or anything like that. And yeah, like I said, I'm bursting for a wee, so I'd love to go and play one more game, but I can't hold it in anymore. Thank you very much for joining me. Until next time, Wednesday Grand Tour.